just like a punch. Now this guy, he's so used to doing this, he's not moving anything. Now you throw that punch, all he's going to do is slip to the side this way, make the punch come this way. And all you do is from here, bring it out here, and as he slips, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's this one?
What?
The back pattern is the once.
Yeah, the pad man's just going to throw it once, just like a punch. And all you're going to do, because what you're doing is a broken rhythm, so then you don't get used to just doing that pad work. Now you're going to think. Because now the pad man's going to make it, now he's throwing. So now you're going to go to the side. Boom, without hitting, all you're going to do is block it right over here. Then he's going to put the pads here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Pad man, come over here. I want you to follow me first. Come over here. The reason why, when I tell you how to do this, when you do this on a level of, when you know that, when you want him to back up, you come in with force. So this way he'll back up. Then, if you want him to come forward, then what you got to do is you got to lighten him up. Then he'll come forward. You see? If you want him to turn, you can do the same thing. By just turning this way, then he switches around from here to here. See? Now you're going, that's how you work it. Remember, you guys are martial artists, not a boxer, so you need to work all that angle. So, what I want you to do now with the 1, 2, 3 duck, I want you to dictate to him how you want him to move. Backwards, coming in tight, loosen it up, coming in light, let him come in. Always make that duck. If you want him to come to the side, you got, as a pad man, how do you make your fighter turn around?
Go behind it.
Huh?
Go behind it.
No, because while he's hitting.
Angle of pads.
When you do here, you got to angle this way. So when you turn him around, he's hitting here. As you turning him around, you're coming here. Now your fighter's got to come this way. You're turning him here, he's going to come this way. You see how I'm doing that? That's footwork. So let's work on the first backing up, then we'll go with the turns. Then you can turn him this way, and it'll look real pretty. It looks really pretty when he's coming in, boom, 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 and kicking, boom, 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 and you boom, 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 boom. Then you start working with the path, with legs, everything. But you need to know how to work your fighter. You need to turn with him. He needs to turn with you. He needs to duck this way. He needs to come in this way. Because all these things are the basics of learning how to, when you're doing the kicks and you're learning to come in, that's what's going to take you. Because you, later on, when you get real good, then you can learn how to parry with it, with the back. Pow, 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 pow. The guy, pow, 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 because you're, boom, boom, boom. Then you see something. Okay, but you need to work on this first before you see something better. So go ahead. You do this, that's pretty. But what I like to do, I'll come in, from here, shoot it out. From here, right here, the footwork, shoot it in. Okay? So, if I'm here, my utmost power is going to be from here. Boom, boom, right from there. Okay? So, those are the kind of power you're looking for in a kick. Here, here, and maybe a little thing like that. But that's what you need to do on the kicks, is make sure that you can come in and nullify his kicks. See? Nullify his kicks. You see? So, you guys can work on that, but footwork is the key. So come over here. We're just going through a few of the kicks. We're going to go through a few of the leg kicks. That's okay. You come over here and you do this. Okay? That's all I want you to do. Watch. Okay? Your body's going to take him this way. Try that. He's really dead meat. If you know what he's doing. Because first of all, he's not really doing anything to get out of it. Now, if you're doing a sport, jiu-jitsu or wrestling, the wrestler wants to bring this guy back into his back for a pin. Where the no go yet. Okay, so he's gonna do every which way to get him back. If he don't stay there, then he's stalling. Then you gotta start all over. In submission wrestling, I don't know what the rules are, but there's always things that you need to work on if you're doing good manners wrestling, then there's a lot of things I can't maybe tell you to do because you're gonna hurt that person. But whenever and the thing is, the guy down here, it's not a sin to tap out. What is a sin is to see what kind of tolerance you got, and then he breaks your arm. Then you gotta go to work and do all that stuff, and that's a sin to me because you're just using your macho and being submitted. Over here, you got many nerves, all in here, all in here. And if I wanted to turn this guy over or whatever, do or submit him, I don't need to go and try to bear hug him in here, because what happens is he's already got me in here to do it, you see? So, before I'm here, he's already got me in lock, and you can come over here. The main thing is you want to control him. So you bring him out this way, so because he's got your arm. So he's got me in this realm here. As he's getting me in this realm, he's working it this way. So all this time, I'm putting my weight on, hoping that in turn that he would tire out a little bit because you got him in a little bit of a control. So you don't want to struggle, so you gas out. So let him kind of struggle and let him kind of work what he wants to work. And all you want to do is just kind of ride him a little bit until he tires out. You see, until he tires out. You see, until he tires out. Then he's got where he's got me under control. Then all you have to do is bring him backwards this way. As long as you relax, you're gonna get it. As long as you relax. When he starts to struggle this way, and you start to struggle back, watch what happens when you tighten up. Where are you? If I'm here, I'm tightening up, he's gonna roll me. Now I'm in a struggling mood. Now I gotta get out. You see? You follow me now? Okay, now. Anytime he's in here, you got leg maneuvers where you can tap him out here. There's a lot of ways you can do. Because right from here, instead of riding him like a wrestler, tap him out here. Here, just a little bit, tap out. You don't want to dance with this man, okay? So you can tap him out here. Now, if you can't get the leg, and he's over in here, what do you do? Instead of wrestling all over here, trying to pull him off to get to his side, you got all these avenues. If you can get at the top of his head this way and pull the chin up, you got a crank. You got a neck crank. And I'm not pulling any. See? You have a neck crank. You see? If he got really smart, you can bring him here, and you got a. Now, he gets really smart, you got a, there he goes, he got a neck, now see? Now here, he's got another one. So, when he gets smart, you can do whatever you want with him as far as him controlling him. So, wherever you want him to move, like that. Here, I got him, no, I'm showing him now. Here, get him here. Get him here. These are stuff that would hurt him. Remember, by saying being nice? Here. And when I did here, when I was here, I moved him here so that he starts to move this way. You see? Because now I want to get him into a choke. You see? He starts, because once you start applying pressure here, he starts to move. See? Look at that, you see? So then you can apply the choke. Now see how he buries? the chin, it's okay, because now you got this. Come in. Oh. So if you want to get down and dirty with the guy, this is how you work it. Okay? But if you want to clean wrestling, then you can roll around, do a few things, do what you need to do. What do you want? You want a straight, or you want to just roll around with this guy? Okay? So you got
No, I'm just saying that some of the, like you said, they're just now coming out with some of those new jujitsu.
But in here, I'm making tap.
You got him now. You just keep going.
What am I doing? What am I doing? No.
Got his thumb up in his.
I got it right at his thyroid glands. Okay? Because I don't want to mess with him. Then right here, I got him in a neck crank. Right before he starts to do anything. This is not sport. This is where I'm going to. He's trying every which way to get me, and he struggled. But the more he struggled, the more the pressure is going to be applied. Yeah. That hurt?
Put your thumb where?
That hurt? Yeah. That one hurt too? Of course, you want to. I'm going to teach these people to just pinch like that. But you see, those are the kind of things that you need to know. If you want to do some grappling, and roll around, do some arm lock, do it. But you need to work on, if you want to do street, this is the dirty stuff that you, hair grabbing, gouging. Those are the stuff that you need to know how to do against guys who are going to take you down. Because I'm too old to be taken down. I'm too old to be put in locks. Now, I was gonna, anything else? And you're riding him like this. And he's trying to get on. You can kind of move him where he's not gonna do anything. Because he's gonna get tired. When he puts when you know that he's getting tired, he's gonna get desperate. He's gonna start punching you, start grabbing you. If he starts to grab you into a headlock, not like this, okay, you don't have to worry about trying to get out. You ride him. You ride him, okay? Because in time, you can get out. How can you get out? Do you know how to get out? Do you know how to get out if he grabs you in the head?
Just frame up on his face.
Frame up on his head.
You can do that, but watch, there's a simpler way.
Wow.
That's suffocating.
I smothered him, and he will release.
Awesome.
You see? So there's always a way and a will if let him grab you. The main thing I like to teach guys who's on top and on the bottom is to parry punches. Is not to be afraid of punches, because a lot of the guys like to punch you from here. But see, that's a dangerous move because the guy could slam you. See? And you see all that, right? If the guy's on top like this, and instead of you locking him and throwing him off, and he's up here, you can do a lot of the parries. A lot of the parries.
You try to strike after the parry?
Pardon?
You strike after the parry?
You can. Because first of all, you can bring him here, and yeah, see, you can hit here, you can hit there. And then you could try to get him off with the throw. If I'm here, I hit. You can get him off with the throw. See? Because right from here, then you can counter.